the Sri Lankan Prime Minister has declared emergency in Sri Lanka after the president has fled. That is the news coming in. Emergency has been imposed on the island nation, and the protesters, however, very angry. The protesters very angry, marching towards the Prime Minister's office. Let's go across to Shrija now for more. Shrija, that's the big breaking news that is coming in, that emergency has been imposed in Sri Lanka.
Well, the protesters have again breached the barricades. We did show you just a few moments ago how there were barricades put up and several protesters were on top of these barricades. They had blocked their roads. There were several police officers including. And now they have already breached these barricades. They're walking towards Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe's office right here, just a few meters from here, within the vicinity that where we are reporting from at the moment. Now, just a few meters from here, which is burned down. But this road that the protesters are now leading to is his office, Ranil Wickremesinghe's office. So there are several news reports that are doing the rounds that just hours after President Gotabaya Rajapaksa fled the country, Sri Lanka, to Maldives, he has taken over as the president of the country. Now that's the news report, news information that's doing the rounds, that's enraged these citizens to spill onto the streets and now take this march towards Ranil Wickremesinghe's office. They also say that there will be several of these protesters who will now be walking, laying siege even to the parliament, because remember, over the last few days, since on July 9th onward, we saw how these protesters took over the secretariat, conferred the corridors of power, the challenge, and now they say they will soon be entering the parliament as well. They will be laying siege to parliament. So now this walk that you see at the moment by these anti-government protesters, they're walking towards Ranil Wickremesinghe's office. Of course, what's more important is that a curfew being now imposed after Mr. President fled from his country. And also we understand an emergency law has also been imposed here in the island nation. As far as curfew is concerned, it's been imposed in the western province. So this is the Sri Lankan uprising, though we're not looking at the kind of magnitude that we witnessed on the 9th of July, but the number of people, the crowd, is of course swelling, because though it's a working day, several of them have not been going to their work, several of them have lost their jobs. So that has forced them to out here on the streets by walking several kilometers together from one point to the other, protesting, demanding, and also questioning the fact we continue with these protests, and they say they need both Ranil and Gotabaya Rajapaksa to go home.
Shrija, so a bit of a tense situation there, angry crowds, young protesters, also the security forces deployed in huge numbers, and tear gas being used.
Yes, if I could ask the camera person to pan to my right, yes, there are several police officers who've been deployed at the moment. Tense situation prevails, but it is not like the kind of situation where you would of course see a standoff, which we witnessed about a few hours. The face-off between the police officers, the Air Force, and also in fact the Special Task Force was especially with regard to where several of the protesters managed to breach the police officers, they managed to, in fact, stop at particular barricades and then lead towards his office. But that's exactly what we witnessed moments ago. But now again, what we see is that the police officers are, in fact, definitely making way. They have just shown them the way, the protesters the way, because these are the peaceful anti-government protesters. They are just voicing their, in fact, in terms of where they want to go to by Rajapaksa and the Ranil Wickremesinghe to go home. They just voicing their dissent, and they still come to the streets, and police officers have just made them a way for them. They're just standing on either side of the road, but also going untoward incidents. Also to my right, I'm asking my camera person to pan to my left at the moment. Here, the Air Force officers have all been stationed. They've all come here to keep an eye on any untoward incidents. There is water cannon vehicle that's been parked over here. Also, tear gas was shelled about a few hours ago. But now we see these protesters once again managed to breach the security, and they have arrived here. Already we have arrived along with these protesters to Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe's office. Now this is the place that they have reached. We're going to show you this particular location, and you can see the amount of deployment, the Air Force, the Army. These are the Air Force officers onto my right. The Air Force officers right here. You have Special Task Force here. Then you have the Air Force, and then we're slowly moving to our right. You have the military, and then you have the Sri Lanka police. So it's a planning and deployment of security forces who are guarding currently Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe's office. Now this is the office that we're showing you. We're giving you the panoramic view. There are several security forces inside and outside the gate as well, guarding, ensuring that there is security once again.
All right.